Welcome to Simon Field on the campus of DC Everest Senior High School. Tonight we have American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. It's the Marshfield Blue Devils against DC Everest. Marshfield's up near the top of the standings. They're chasing the Wausau Bulldogs, and everyone has in-conference games this week. So this is probably the week that'll determine who's going to be the league champion. Evergreens have dropped their last two. They're in the middle. This is game 3 of a 5-game homestand. They'll play Plover and will play Merrill before the week is out. Those games tomorrow and Wednesday are right here on Zaleski Sports. Good pitching matchup tonight. Cade Felch goes for the Evergreens. Blake Robb will pitch for the Marshfield Blue Devils. Our pregame is brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue, Weston, and Highway 10 East, Church Street, Stevens Point. Let's check our batting orders and starting lineups, brought to you by Design Theory 19 in downtown Wausau. Design Theory 19 is the industry leader for both residential and commercial design. Fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects and construction. Learn more at designtheory19.com, their website, designtheory19.com. For the visiting Blue Devils, Jacob Sadowska will lead off and play shortstop. Dawson Luther's in center field. He'll bat second. Aiden Cherney is the DH. He'll hit for the pitcher Blake Robb and will bat third. Chase Robinson's at third base. He'll hit fourth. Bryce Shady in left field hits fifth. Mason Anderson, the catcher, sixth. Tyler Cum is the right fielder. He'll bat seventh. Nate Richardson, third base, eighth. And Bryce Erickson at first base will bat ninth. For the visiting Blue Devils, Swadoska, Luther, Cherney, Chase Anderson, Aiden Cherney, Chase Robinson, Scheide, Anderson, Klum, Nate Richardson, and Bryce Erickson. Homestanding Evergreens, Ty Rohde will DH, and he will hit for pitcher Cade Felch. Brennan Hochberger in left field bat second. Cole Van Slyke plays first base today, and he'll bat third. J.J. Lewis in center field fourth. Third base, Aiden Hopt will bat fifth. Carter Miller's at second base, sixth. Cooper Ritchie's in right field, seventh. Brody Hall will catch and bat eighth, and George Jablonski will be the shortstop and bat ninth. For the Evergreens, Rohde, Hochberger, Van Slyke, Lewis, Hopt, Miller, Ritchie, Hall, and Jablonski. This is a nice night for baseball. Outside, there's just a light breeze blowing. The humidity is down, and we're at 83 degrees as we get ready for first pitch. If anything, it's a little hot here in the press box where the windows are closed. Well, one is open for our camera, but it's a little bit like being in a greenhouse here. We're baking and growing. It's more comfortable to be outdoors today. The crowd here at Simon Field comes to its feet for the national anthem. Monday night, American Legion Baseball, Marshfield and DC Everest. First pitch is next. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back to Simon Field. Question for the Evergreens today is, can they get more offense? We saw them twice last week, Thursday and Friday, and managed only 4 hits in both of those games, so need more than that when you're on the bat. Cade Felch is taking his warm-up pitches. Let's set the defense behind him. Brennan Hochberger's in left field. J.J. Lewis, he's the natural center fielder. He'll start there, and Cooper Ritchie is in right. Everest infield, Aiden Hopt. I don't think we've seen Aiden play third base, at least I haven't. He's at third base today. George Jablonski's at shortstop. Carter Miller plays second, and Cole Van Slyke stretches out his legs. He'll play first. Brody Hall catching, and Cade Felch ready to go. It's been a long time since I've seen Cade as a starting pitcher. Was used during the high school baseball season almost exclusively as the Evergreens closer. Again, this is a time in the Legion season when it's so busy for both teams. Who's got enough pitching? We see 2 good pitchers go today. Some of the games where it's secondary pitching, well, that can be a little rough. Baseball today brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including a state-of-the-art collision center. Find them at North 20th Avenue in Wausau.
Leading off, the shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
Jacob Sadowska, a lefty bat, will get things going on this Monday afternoon. Very pleasant evening for baseball. Cade Felch, righty to lefty. Come set, coming home. Up high, ball 1. The flag in right center field has us dead calm. Mostly sunny as we get underway today. Felch adjusts and finds the inside corner. It's a ball and a strike. Our scoreboard in right center field is 1 letter short. Marshfield. We're missing a D. Just not enough room. It's a little high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Both pitchers will want to limit the free passes today. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to Jablonski, who just gobbles up everything, throws across the diamond, got him by a little more than a step.
Now the center fielder, number 7, Dawson Luther.
We've bragged about George Jablonski at shortstop. If there was a Gold Glove award just for how good you were in the field, George Jablonski would be our Gold Glove shortstop. Dawson Luther, another left-handed bat to hit with 1 out and nobody on. During the high school baseball season, Evergreen swept Marshfield, both their meetings today, there and here. Legion ball's a little bit different. Marshfield draws from some of the smaller schools in and around Wood County. That's just outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Ground ball to third on the backhand side. Hop's got it, but there's no throw. Infield hit. Dawson Luther becomes the first base runner of the afternoon. Aiden Cherney, the designated hitter, will bat now.
Number 2, Aiden Cherney.
Although there was no out recorded, that's a good play by Aiden over there, because if that gets into the corner, that's probably a double. So a backhand side stop, keeping the ball in the infield, keeps Dawson Luther at first base. Cherney hits for the pitcher. The man on first and 1 out. Swing and a miss. Kind of corkscrewed himself on that big swing. The ball has never carried all that well here at Simon Field. The home run is really not a part of the game when you play in this ballpark. That's just rare to see. Over to first, runners back. Occasionally, you'll see a line drive where the ball carries down the left field line or out to right center, but it's rare. Pitcher's ballpark for sure, with a lot of room in foul territory, too. Felch coming home 0-1. Runners going. Pitches outside. Tough throw down. Safe. Stolen base for Dawson Luther. For the moment, at least, the Simon Field scoreboard is not working, so someone's doing a bad job over there. There we go. It's back. We made the gerbil run a little faster, and now everything's okay. Back at home plate, it's a ball and a strike to Aiden Cherney, now with a runner in scoring position. Inside-out swing behind first base. There's going to be room for a play in foul territory. Cole Van Slyke reaches back and makes a nice play in foul ground.
Now at the bat, the third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
A lot of room over there. Chase Robinson now hits with 2 outs. We're brought to you by Merrill Steel, your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. That's merrillsteel.com. We forgive them for helping to build that Viking stadium over in Minneapolis. Robinson's ready to go. I believe, as the story has it, that some of the fabrication was done here in central Wisconsin, put on the big trucks and then driven over to Minnesota. Ball 1 outside. Felch checks that runner at second, checked him twice. Coming home, spins Robinson back inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Bryce Shady on deck if the inning continues. Throw over to second, close. Tag came in up high, and Dawson Luther, the base runner, was a little slow getting back. Throw over to second again. That almost went into the outfield. Carter Miller had to reach back across his body to catch that ball. Felch has worked behind in the count to the first couple of batters that he's faced. So we'll see if Cade can get that straightened out. Waiting on a 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Challenged him. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs as we play the top of the first. Took something off, and that's fouled back to the screen. 2-2. Cade wants to make the adjustment there. That was something off speed that stayed up. That's a pitch that can get him into trouble. Took something off there. That's fouled off down the left field side. Robinson's ready at the plate. Cade Felch is coming home. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Laid off the pitch that's up above the shoulders. They're going to appeal. He didn't go. Counts full. Runner will get a head start at second base with the 3-2 pitch coming. Call strike three on what may have been a little bit low. No matter, the inning comes to an end. Chase Robinson is caught looking. Marshfield gets an infield hit and leaves a runner at second base. Half inning complete. Everest is coming up. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Blake Robb, the Blue Devils pitcher, righty, is completing his warm-up tosses. He's kind of a slinger, 3/4 release. Here's the defense behind him. Bryce Shady's in left field, Dawson Luther in center, Tyler Cumm is in right. Marshfield infield, Chase Robinson at third, Jacob Sadowska's the shortstop. Nate Richardson at second base, Bryce Erickson at first base. Mason Anderson catches, and Blake Robb is ready to work to tie Rhodey. Rhodey is DHing for Cade Felch inside. Rhodey had those neon pink batting gloves during the high school season. Bounced off the plate. Foul ball. Foul ball. I guess that hit Rhodey in the box and then came out into the field of play. It's a ball and a strike. Well hit, one hop to second from behind the bag. Richardson throws him out. Richardson, good range, moving to his right. Here's Brennan Hochberger for Everest.
Brennan Hochberger.
Hochberger with the bright yellow bat, ready to go righty to righty. Takes strike one. Blake Robb works quickly. We appreciate that on a Monday night. This field, which has taken a lot of rain, you know what? It's been so hot and humid, things have dried out. The dirt's kind of sandy, like it almost would have appreciated some water on it. Hochberger fouls the pitch away, no balls and 2 strikes. We have a chance for rain late tonight into tomorrow morning. So the grass may be growing between now and when we're here tomorrow night against the Plover Black Sox. It's fouled away 0-2. Plover has always had a really nice Legion program. You go down there, they've got the clubhouse, they've got a great facility for Legion ball. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Challenged him up high, and Brennan Hochberger is out on strikes.
Now to bat the first baseman, number 2, Cole Van Slyke.
Here's Cole Van Slyke. When Van Slyke catches, he always seems to get banged around. I think Cole himself is happy for the days when he gets to play first base. That's where he is today. Cole Van Slyke's dad is manning the grill at the concession stand just beyond the third base side. I saw the hamburgers, hot dogs, and brats being cooked up. Just outside, ball 1. France Propane is your locally owned, complete service propane company serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Robb's 1-0 pitch is on the inside corner. Count evens. Popped up in foul territory. Is there a play? No, there's not. Chase Robinson, the third baseman, came over to take a look, then found himself up against the chain link fence. A ball and 2 strikes. Coming home, Cole Van Slyke. Hit to the right side. Second baseman bobbled for a moment, still got it over in time. Nate Richardson has thrown out Cole Van Slyke, and Everest is down. 3 up, 3 down. 1 inning complete, no score. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 6th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free. And while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Top of the second is on. 5, 6, and 7 in the Blue Devils' order to face Cade Felch. It's Bryce Shady, Mason Anderson, and Tyler Cum ready to hit. Cade Felch has 1 or 2 more warm-up tosses before we're ready to go here. Come on, guys, hustle in, hustle out.
Now up to bat, in the left fielder, number 9, Bryce Shotty.
So of the first 5 to hit for the Blue Devils, 3 are left-handed bats. Loaded up against Cade Felch. Do we like him as Bryce Shotty? Yes, I think we do. First ball swinging, hit to second. Carter Miller bobbles, and it's an error. Leadoff runners aboard.
Now up to bat, the catcher, number 34, Mason Anderson.
Mason Anderson will now hit. Anderson takes a long look down at his third base coach to see if he's asked to bunt here. Aiden hopped at third base as a step in. The bunt is not on. The pitch is up high for a ball. I mean, it's early in the game, maybe first, second, and third innings. Unless you think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, maybe you play for the big inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside, 2-0. Again, Cade Felch is struggling. It's early, so it's not really a trend. But Cade Felch is struggling to get ahead of the Blue Devils batters. Popped up in foul territory, out of play. It's over the Marshfield dugout down the first base side, into the road. The White House across the street has 1, 2, 3, 4 cars parked in their driveway. We did a Merchants game on the Friday before the 4th of July, and they had a boat. It was going out to some lake somewhere. 2-1 pitch. That's away, 3-1. Coming home. Fly ball, shallow right field, long run in, and it's off the glove of Cooper Ritchie. There's going to be a force out at second base. Yes, got him. So you know what? That spares Ritchie an error. No error on the play because Ritchie still came up with it and got an out of it.
Now at the bat, the right fielder, number
So
22,
Mason Anderson
Tyler
reaches on a fielder's choice, and the runner is out at second. Shoddy had to hold up to see if there would be a throw. Instead, he's retired 9-4. Had to hold up to see if that ball would be caught. Tyler come to hit now with one out. First ball swinging, it's up the middle. Second baseman bobbles, gets the out at second, back to first, not in time. Carter Miller got that over to George Jablonski, the shortstop, in time. So there's the second out made on the bases. And Tyler also reaches on a fielder's choice. Here's Nate Richardson to hit with two outs. Got a Richardson, a Robinson, and an Anderson in the Marshfield lineup tonight. First ball swinging again. Fly ball to right. Cooper Ritchie is in, and he makes the catch. Marshfield got a base runner aboard on an error, but nothing came of it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. There's no score. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
So the Everest defense not all that good in the top half of the second inning. Error at second and almost an error in the outfield, but still got a force out at second base. You know, when you're not hitting all that much and they're not scoring a lot of runs, boy, it's what you give away to the other team that really hurts you. J.J. Lewis to hit for the Evergreens. He's first ball swinging, and that fouls that off his back foot. It's the front foot that has the shin guard on it. Isn't it always that way when you're wearing the protection? You get hit where it isn't. Swing and a miss, strike two. Nobody wears the sanitaries up higher than J.J. Lewis. Makes him look faster than he is. He's already pretty fast. He sees three pitches and he's called out on strikes.
Now up to bat.
Aiden Haupt will hit.
Number 22, Aiden Haupt.
Blake Robb retires the first four batters that he's faced. Swing and a miss. Aiden's way out in front of that. Strike one. Here we talk about how the Evergreens haven't been hitting. Well, they ran into last Thursday and Friday the best pitchers in the Wausau Bulldogs rotation. Grounded to first. Haupt is retired. And then they ran into Wisconsin Rapids' best pitcher the following night.
Number 18.
Haupt bounces out to the right side, and here comes Carter Miller. 2 outs and nobody on. Down low for a ball. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Roller to the pitcher. Off the mound is Blake Robb and gets it over to first. Robb has 2 3-up, 3-down innings. 2 innings complete. There's no score between Marshfield and Everest. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Welcome back to Simon Field, where Cade Felch has had to navigate some traffic in the first 2 innings. Still scoreless. He'll face 9, 1, and 2 in the Marshfield lineup. Elsewhere, I see with my broadcaster's eye that the Brewers are up 5-0 on the Dodgers. That game's in the 3rd inning. I thought Brandon Woodruff's start on Sunday, I thought that was the best story in all of Major League Baseball from yesterday. Guy rehabs for 1.5 years and comes back with an outing like that. Big Woo worked 6 innings, allowed just 2 hits, struck out 8, didn't walk anybody.
First baseman number 11, Bryce Erickson.
Love to see his wife and sister-in-law at the game in Miami with both of his kids. His daughter is 3 years old, his son a couple of months old, at the ballpark to cheer Dad on. Bryce Erickson to hit. Outside, ball 1. One more quick thought on Woody's start. I mean, he had so much success before the shoulder injury that there'd be nothing wrong with saying, well, I don't want to go through the 1.5 years of rehab work, that I'm done. I mean, he 8-9 years in the major leagues, pitched in the postseason, been a big league opening day starter, been an all-star. That would be a very satisfying career if it came to an end by injury. And yet the Brewers kind of rolled with him, too. Guy had $1 million contract in a year that they knew he couldn't pitch last year. And then overcame being hit in the elbow in one of his minor league rehab starts. First 3 pitches that Bryce Erickson sees are all out of the strike zone. Taking, and it's a little high. 4-pitch walk to Bryce Erickson, who goes down to first base. Second inning in a row that the leadoff runner has been aboard. Here's Jacob Sadowska. Yeah, we always love a comeback story, don't we? Sure do. The bunt is not on here. Swings and misses at strike 1. I don't know. After a 4-pitch walk, don't you kind of want to take the first pitch there? Was a little high. Could have been a border 50-50 pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Big lead at first base. Strike 2. So Cade Felch is hoping to get dialed in here. Sadowska's got to be looking to make contact. Got to move that runner from first to second in this spot. 0-2 pitch. Waits on it, sinking to left field, but coming in is Brennan Hochberger, who makes the catch. Hochberger had him played just about right.
Center fielder number 7, Dawson Luther.
Runner does not advance. Dawson Luther had an infield hit behind third base his first time up. Only hit of the ball game so far. Runners going, got a big jump here. They're not going to get him. Stolen base. Bryce Erickson stole that on the pitcher. Was 2 or 3 strides away while Cade Felch still had the ball in his hand. Second time in the game that the Blue Devils have put a runner into scoring position. See if they can cash him in this spot. Late swing and fouled off. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Of course, when you're having trouble scoring runs, you just don't want to play from behind. Even down by a run or two, when the hits aren't coming easily, it just seems like it's a deep hole to dig out of. Took something off this, bouncer to short. Jablonski throws low, dug out. Nice play at first base by Cole Van Slyke. Runner moves from second to third on the slow ground out to short.
Now to bat,
Aiden Cherney to hit.
Aiden Cherney.
Cherney fouled out behind first base his first time up. Baseball is brought to you by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, or at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. 2 outs, runner on third. First ball swinging, and it's down in front of the center fielder, J.J. Lewis. Marshfield will play from in front. Leadoff walk comes all the way around to score.
Now to bat the third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson struck out his first time up, 0 for 1 today. He'll hit with 2 outs, runner on first, and a run in. Outside, ball 1. Cade Felch comes set. That's outside, 2-0. Yeah, what's going on with Cade Felch today? Just not a comfortable outing so far. That's outside, too, 3-0. Cade Felch, home field, home mound. Just seems like he's been behind every batter that he's faced. And that's a 4-pitch walk that prolongs the inning. Bryce Shoddy to hit. Reached on an error his first time up. First, a trip to the mound. In the summer, everyone moves slowly. Riley Pazer's trip to the mound, that took forever. Not in the express lane at all from the dugout to the pitching rubber for Coach Riley Pazer. There's not going to be a pitching change here. Shoddy will hit with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Really like to keep this at 1-0. The Everest defense has a force at any base. Shoddy digs in, and here we go with 2 outs and 2 on. First ball swinging to Jablonski at second. He'll step on the bag, and the inning is over. Marshfield does break through. 2 walks and a hit. Our new score is 1-0. Blue Devils lead DC Everest. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Marshfield has a run in, and Everest is still looking for its first base runners. 7, 8, and 9 in the Everest batting order to face Blake Robb, who has retired the first 6 that he's faced.
Now to bat, the right fielder, number 24, Cooper Ritchie.
Cooper Ritchie leads off for the Evergreens, right fielder. Let's see what Cooper Ritchie can do against Blake Robb. Up high, ball 1. Robb has been the opposite of Cade Felch. Been working quickly and been throwing strikes. Bounced off the plate in play. Slow roller to third. Couldn't come up with it.
Now to bat, the catcher, number 14.
I like that as an infield hit. That was a short hop, and I'm the most generous official scorer anywhere. Hit. And the Council of Many Brains has convened and agrees. Brody Hall will hit. A leadoff base runner for Everest. Yeah, that was a tough play for Chase Robinson. Had to charge in, came under his glove. Evergreens looked to get the bunt down, thought about the throw to second, and Blake Robb throws over to first.
Now to bat, the shortstop, number 20, George Jablonski.
Everest moves the tying run to second base. Here's George Jablonski to hit. Let's see, the game on Friday, Jablonski was hitting in the leadoff spot. But you know what? That was Friday, and the Evergreens had a very short bench that day. It's before the 4th of July weekend. A lot of folks had plans. See, and look how my calendar is messed up. That game would have been Thursday because we were off on the 4th of July Friday. Bounces outside the plate, a wild pitch will move the runner up from second to third. Everest gave up a run in the top of the third, looking to get it back here in the bottom of the third. 1 out, man on third base. Marshfield plays in at the corners. Fly ball sinking to right field. It's down. And the runner held up at third base and does not score. Runner had to hold up there to see if Tyler Cum in right field was going to come in and make a play on that ball. It's a hit for Jablonski, but no RBI.
Designated hitter, number 25, Ty Rody.
First and third. I don't know, no guarantee that runner at third base was going to score if they tried to send him. 1 out and on the corners for Ty Rody, who grounded out to start off the ball game for Everest. Swing and a miss at a bad pitch. Blake Robb doesn't need a lot of help today. Axis Insurance says for all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to. Axis Insurance. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Throw over to first base, gets away from the first baseman. The runner at third still does not advance. That got away from Bryce Erickson at first base far enough. that if Cooper Ritchie at third wanted to try it, I think he would have scored. Back at home, it's 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out. To shallow center field. Runner's going to tag at third, and the Evergreens are going to try and score. Yep, tie game. Missed the cutoff man, and the runner advances from first to second, too. Tie ball game. Rhodey flies out to center. It'll be scored as a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 1-1.
Left fielder, number 1, Brennan Hochberger.
2 outs now for Brennan Hochberger, who struck out on just 3 pitches his first time up. Everest Legion has a chance to take a lead for the first time in a couple of games if they can get Brennan Hochberger to hit safely to the outfield. Strike 1. So Marshfield gets a run and the Evergreens knock right back, tied 1 apiece. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Cole Van Slyke, who's probably the most dangerous bat in the Everest order, would get a chance to hit if Hochberger can keep the inning going. Cole Van Slyke in the on-deck circle. So this is the batter that Blake Robb really wants to challenge, and it's up high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Robb, 2 strikeouts, no walks. He's allowed 2 hits. Swing and a miss. Cutter, and Hochberger was over the top of it. 2-2. Down low, count is full. Hochberger, of course, wants to protect in this spot, but you want to be selective. Don't want to swing at a bad pitch. Want to give Cole Van Slyke in the on-deck circle a chance to hit, if possible. Payoff pitch coming. It's outside. Cole Van Slyke will get a turn with 2 aboard.
And out the bat, first baseman number 2, Cole Van Slyke.
So this is the scenario that Everest wanted, and here comes Cole Van Slyke with a turn. 2 outs and 2 aboard. Cole grounded out to second his first time up, 0 for 1 today. Strike on the inside corner. Right fielder Tyler Cum is over towards right center. A lot of room down the right field side for the lefty. Oh, 1 pitch. Bounced off the plate, foul. Cole is down, no balls, 2 strikes, so playing for contact here. Blake Robb trying to get out of the bottom of the third. He's ahead 0-2 to center field. Hung up just enough for Dawson Luther, the center fielder. Evergreens get 2 hits and get a run in to tie us up. 3 complete, 1-1. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
To the top of the fourth, and boy, Cade Felch could use an easy inning. Marshfield has had runners on in each of the first 3 frames. We go to the top of the fourth. 6, 7, and 8 to hit for the Blue Devils, and Mason Anderson will lead us off.
Now to bat, catcher number 34, Mason Anderson.
Mason Anderson reached on a fielder's choice, a ground ball to the left side, his first time up. Cade Felch ready to work top 4. First ball swinging, popped up on the infield. First baseman Cole Van Slyke has retired Mason Anderson after one pitch.
Number 22, Tyler Cum.
Tyler Cum hits now. Yeah, if Cade Felch could get a 3-up, 3-down, low pitch count inning, he sure would help himself for the middle and later innings of today's game. Cum also reached on a fielder's choice, 0 for 1 today. Little inside, ball 1. Tied 1 apiece, a game that just kind of feels like it could tilt either way. Little high, 2-0. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors guarantees quality you can trust. There's a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss, challenged him, count evens. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968, they've been in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtube.com. Backhanded play off the glove of Cole Van Slyke and then loose on the right side. I think I like that as an error. Sure, that was in and out of Cole Van Slyke's glove.
Second baseman number 4, Nate Richardson.
Scoreboard operator looks around to me like there's something official about what I'm saying. Nate Richardson hits with 1 out and a runner on board. That's up high, ball 1. Cole Van Slyke just looked back at the scoreboard like, say what? A ball and no strikes. Yeah, Marshfield has had traffic on the bases in every inning. Now it's 2-0 to Richardson. Swing and a miss at one that was out of the strike zone. Yeah, that's the one you got to lay off. Letters are above. 2-1 instead of 3-0. Fly ball to right. This is a long run. Second baseman Carter Miller has it go off his glove. Everybody's safe. No error on that. You can't assume an exceptional play. Miller was on a full run and had to try and play that over his shoulder. It's a hit for Nate Richardson.
Now to bat, first baseman number 11, Bryce Erickson.
One out, first and second for the number 9 hitter Bryce Erickson. Walked and scored the Blue Devils' only run. Marshfield led 1-0. Evergreens came back with a run on the bottom of the third. Marshfield's threatening to take the lead right back. Up high for a ball. Again, you want to challenge the back half of the batting order. And Marshfield's 7, 8, and 9 batters have all been on base in this game. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Double play ends the inning, and up the middle, Jablonski and Miller sure could turn it. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. Marshfield has 3 hits in the ball game. None of them hit hard. Two balls and 2 strikes here. Swing and a miss. Got him. Fine time for Cade Felch to come up with his second strikeout against 2 walks.
Now to bat, the shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
Jacob Sadowska will now hit with 2 on and 2 outs. Fouled off down the third base side. Strike 1. Sadowska's 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. Slow roller to third. Bobbled, stepping on the bag. No, there's no out there. That came out of the glove of Aiden Hopt. An error at third base keeps the inning going. Hopp took his eye off that.
Now up to bat, center fielder, number 7.
In his glove, then tried to step on third base, and the ball was out of his glove. No out recorded. A third error for Everest in the game, and it prolongs the inning. Tyler Cum, the runner, safe at third base. Nate Richardson moves up to second. Jacob Sadowska's there at first. For Dawson Luther, who's 1 for 2 with an infield single. This is a big at-bat here in the middle innings. Again, the inning should be over. Strike 1. Boy, with the bases loaded, strike 1 is so important. Just makes the job that much easier. Bouncing ball to second, flipped to the bag, and the inning is over. A hit and 2 errors, but Marshfield does not score. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service.
Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Elsewhere, the Brewers' 5-0 lead is still good. They're playing the 5th against the Dodgers. We are brought to you by Design Theory 19. Your home is the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19. Downtown Wausau or online. Their website is designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19. Design Theory 19 is where your dreams become reality. J.J. Lewis struck out his first time up, 0 for 1 today. First ball swinging, he's over the top, strike 1. Innovative Health says pain is your body's check engine light, signaling something's not right. Come to Innovative Health in Weston for the best in chiropractic care. They'll keep your body running the way it's meant to work. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. No balls, 2 strikes now to JJ. Patient on that, a fly to left field, over and just barely in fair territory. Bryce Schotty makes the catch, and J.J. Lewis is out.
Off to bat, third baseman number 22, Aiden Haupt.
Aiden Haupt to bat with 1 out and nobody on. Up high, ball 1 to Aiden. Bounced out to first, his first time up, so Aiden is 0 for 1. It's outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Blake Robb's pitch count is much lower than Cade Felch. Ouch! Haupt fouled that off his foot and does the Mexican hat dance and now takes a walk out of the batter's box. 2 balls and a strike. If Aiden puts this ball in play, let's see how he's feeling running down to first base. Hitter's spot here, 2-1. Robb is coming home. On the ground to short. I don't know, Aiden's running okay there. Swadowska throws across the diamond. There's the second out.
Out to bat, second baseman number 18, Carter Miller.
Carter Miller was retired by the pitcher his first time up. Carter Miller is not dug in yet, and Blake Robb is ready to go. Yeah, Robb, particularly when the bases are empty, he works quickly. First ball swinging, popped up in foul territory. Is there a play? No, there's not. Not enough hang time for first baseman Bryce Erickson to get under it. Scherer Construction has an office in Wausau. Scherer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction anywhere in Wisconsin. Check out their beautiful work online, SchererConstruction.com. Carter Miller waits on an 0-1 pitch. Took something off and stayed up high, 1-1. Fouled away, a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs and nobody on for Carter Miller as we play the bottom of the 4th inning. Call strike 3 on the inside corner. Blake Robb has struck out Carter Miller. For Blake, a 3-up, 3-down inning, 4 complete, and we're tied 1-1. It's DC Everest and Marshfield locked in battle. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Playing the middle innings now to the top of the fifth in a ball game that's tied 1 apiece. I'm Chris Conley. Monday, Zaleski Sports American Legion baseball coverage. Everest and Plover tomorrow. Have it right here on Zaleski. And we're brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender.
I don't know, he should have been checking me out.
Cade Felch will face 3, 4, and 5 in the Blue Devils batting order. Aiden Cherney hit safely his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Evergreens have overcome 3 errors. The 3 miscues in the field have not factored in the scoring. Felch starts Cherney off with something off speed, and it's way up high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. I believe that Cole O'Brien will start tomorrow for Everest, so that's Everest's best pitcher going in the Tuesday game. Fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Congratulations to Cole O'Brien, Wisconsin Valley Conference Player of the Year, based on his work during the high school season. Sun sets here on a Monday afternoon at Simon Field. 1-2 pitch coming, took something off, and that's fouled back. Long set, coming home. Turns him back. That hit him? It hit him. Cade Felch is looking in like he's not sure that that was a hit batter.
Now batting, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson walked and struck out. Four out of the 5 innings, Marshfield has had the leadoff man aboard. In a tight game, 1-1, you think eventually that comes to bite you. Little low, ball 1. Long set. Felch did not check the runner and just missed outside. 2-0. Yeah, Cade has just struggled today to get ahead of the Blue Devils batters. Here he is at 2 balls and no strikes. Throw over to first, runners back. Foundation Finance says start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. That's foundationfinance.com. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Popped up, foul territory. Cole Van Slyke looks for a possible play. Nope. Up on the other side of the fence. In fact, that hit the top of the fence and bounced back into the field. 2-1. Nobody out and a hit batsman down at first base for Marshfield. Up high, 3-1. Yeah, this at-bat has been a microcosm of Cade Felch's afternoon. Just grazes that batter, so he's got a hit batter, and now he's down 3-0. Here's a fly ball to left center field. J.J. Lewis is over. Long run. Nice catch by J.J. Lewis. Hung up just enough, and J.J. Lewis had to move 4 or 5 steps over on the run to make the play in left center field. That's a nice out. Runner does not advance. Bryce Shoddy to hit, reached on an error, 0 for 2 today. So Cade Felch finally gets some good defense behind him. Felch has had to work around 3 errors in this ballgame. That's way outside. Ball 1. Marshfield sure has the better scoring opportunities, but they have not had the timely hits. Not a lot of hitting for the afternoon so far. 3 hits for the Blue Devils, 2 hits for Everest. Runners back on a throw over to first. Ground ball to second. Could be a double play ball to Jablonski at short. Back to first. Not in time. Throw was low. Carter Miller to George Jablonski covering second base. Erases the lead runner. Shoddy is aboard on the fielder's choice. Mason Anderson 0 for 2 will hit now. Still a good out for the Everest defense. Keeps the runner out of scoring position. Foul back, strike 1. I don't think Cade Felch is going to be up for a complete game tonight. I think his pitch count is too high. Both starters still in as we play the top of the 5th. 0-1 pitch. Little low, 1-1. Stone Innovation says for the best in countertops, cabinets, flooring, and remodeling, look no further than Stone Innovations. Residential or commercial, design or custom. Learn all you need at stoneinnovations.net. Their website, stoneinnovations.net. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to shallow center. J.J. Lewis is in. No, it's the right fielder, Cooper Ritchie, who's over to make the catch, and the inning comes to an end. A leadoff hit batter advances no further than first base. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, tied 1-1. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Blake Robb is out to work the bottom of the 5th inning and gets the bottom half of the Everest batting order, 7, 8, and 9 due to hit. This, though, is the part of the Everest batting order that has the 2 hits. Cooper Ritchie to lead off. He's got one of them.
Now up to bat, the right fielder, number 24, Cooper Ritchie.
Coop singled and scored the Evergreens' only run. First pitch is up high, ball 1 to Coop. Hit to the right side, it's off the first baseman's glove and into right field. Bryce Erickson commits the error, off the heel of his glove. Hard hit, but should have been handled.
Number 14, Brody Hall.
Lead-off base runner, Brody Hall will hit now. Brody Hall laid down a sacrifice bunt his last time up, may be asked to do it again here. High set, Robb is coming home. The bunt is on. This is a good bunt. Push down the first base side. He's going to be safe. Everyone's safe. Now tag him. Tagged him out. Tagged him out. Pitcher Blake Robb got it over to the first baseman Bryce Erickson, who applied the tag. Boy, that bunt looked like all kinds of trouble. A successful sacrifice with 1 out moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's George Jablonski, singled his last time up. Jablonski's in the RBI spot here. First ball swinging, cue shot. Fouled off down the first base side. Ryan Schultz is coaching at first base. He's a player. Almost reached out and tried to make a play on what I thought was a pretty hard hit, foul ball. Checked his swing and fouled off, and Jablonski's down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Ty Rohde awaits on deck. 0-2 pitch, 1 out. Go ahead run at second base. Outside, 1 and 2. Evergreens trying to take their first lead in a long, long time. Evergreens did not have the lead at all in their Wednesday and Thursday games last week. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 and 2. Evergreens need a hit to the outfield to bring around Carter Ritchie. Two-two. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop handles a tricky hop, throws low, scooped out there at first base by Bryce Erickson.
Now to bat,
Sadowski's throw was hard to handle. Jablonski is out. Runner advances 90 feet from second to third on the Jablonski ground out. The inning is up to Ty Rohde, who has the Evergreens' only RBI today. Sacrifice fly to center. Runner at third, and he's there via an error. First ball swinging, first baseman, it eats him up. Everybody's safe. Run scores, 2 errors over at first base, and the Evergreens take the lead. Bryce Erickson was eaten up by a hard ground ball.
Now to bat, left fielder, number 1, Brennan Hochberger.
Evergreens take the lead on an unearned run. Brennan Hochberger struck out and walked so far today. First ball swinging and popped up on the infield. This should end the inning. Richardson, the second baseman, makes the catch. 2 errors at first, and the Blue Devils find themselves trailing 2-1. We'll go to the top of the 6th next. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
New pitcher coming in for the Evergreens. Will Schober is on. Right-hander taking his warm-up tosses now. Cade Felch's afternoon is over. We'll give you Cade Felch's pitching line. The 1 run that the Evergreens pushed across in the 5th inning counts for Cade Felch's ledger, so he could still be the winning pitcher today. Cade Felch worked 5 innings. 1 run, it was earned. 3 hits, struck out 2, walked 2. And hit 1 batter.
Now to bat, the right fielder, number 22, Tyler Cum.
Will Schober against Tyler Cum. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 in the Marshfield batting order, staked to a 1-run lead. Outside, ball 1. High leverage spot for Will Schober. Bounces that one well in front of home plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Newton Electric says from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau, serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. It's down low, 3 balls and no strikes. Will's first 3 pitches are out of the strike zone. Going to take here, I would think. 4-pitch walk. Marshfield gets another leadoff base runner on. Nate Richardson has a single, 1 for 2 today. Nate Richardson is looking down at the third base coaching box as he asked to sacrifice here. Aiden Haupt, the third baseman for the Evergreens, is in 2 steps. The bunt is not on, and the first 5 pitches from Will Schober out of the strike zone. Ball 1. Catcher Brody Hall will come out to the mound. Hey, Haas, what's going on? Evergreens took the lead in the bottom of the 5th, trying to make it stand up here in the top of the 6th. One ball, no strikes, coming home. Missed the outside corner, 2-0. See, when you're having trouble throwing strikes, you don't get the outside black. Throw over to first. Line drive to center, but J.J. Lewis is right there. Had to go back just a step, and there's the first out. Runner retreats to first base and does not advance. Here's Bryce Erickson, a walk and a strikeout.
Bryce Erickson.
See if the orange glow stick bat delivers here. Pickup truck parked down the first base side. I believe the driver is in the lawn chair, out of the truck and onto the field in the right field corner. Up high, ball 1. I was going to say, if you're in the truck and you've got the Zaleski Sports coverage on your phone, flash your lights. Always good to take roll call and see who's watching. Bounces in front of the plate. It's a wild pitch that'll move the runner up to second base. So Schober, just like Cade Felch before him, having trouble throwing strikes. Kind of aimed that one, and that's low too, 3-0. Everest pitching has not recorded a 3-up, 3-down inning in this game. Looking to bunt, that's bounced in front of the plate. Another wild pitch will move the runner up from second to third. Just seems like this Everest lead may be short-lived. Bryce Erickson moves down to first base. Runners on the corners to the top of the order. Jacob Sadowska to hit, and first, Everest coach Riley Pazer will make a trip out to the mound. See if Everest is making a pitching change here. See if the baseball gets taken away in this spot. Coach Pazer has not so far. Message is, young man, got to throw strikes. With runners at first and third, the Evergreens also get to bring the entire infield in and get to discuss how they'd like to handle the double steal possibility. This conference will be broken up. Everest does not have to play the infield in. That's the beauty of having the lead here at 2-1.
Now to bat the shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
The Evergreens decide to play in at first and third. Double play depth at second and short. Sadowska's 0 for 3. He did reach on an error his last time up. First ball swinging, and it's popped up in foul territory. Jablonski, the shortstop, on a dead run, trying to help his pitcher out. Couldn't catch up with it. I don't know. You've got a pitcher that's having trouble throwing strikes. I don't like swinging at the first pitch there. Take one or two. Make the pitcher work a little bit. I mean, this is the first time in the first 4 batters that Will Schober has faced that he's been ahead. It's only 0-1. Runners going, pitches low. A throw down to third, and it's wild into the outfield. That's going to tie the game. A 4th error. Catcher Brody Hall threw low and wild to third base. Tyler comes in to score. Tie ball game now. Marshfield's got a runner at second and only 1 out. So Sadowska's suddenly in the RBI spot, and that's down low, 2-1. That's up high, 3-1. Got to throw a strike here. Ball 4. 3 walks in the inning. Dawson Luther is 1 for 3 today. And now I believe a pitching change is going to be made. Will Schober faced 4 batters and walked 3 of them. And his pitching appearance will be a short-lived one. Maddox Wyro comes out of the dugout and will be the 3rd pitcher used today. Will Schober worked only 1/3 of an inning. 3 walks. Has not allowed a hit. Gave up a run that was not earned on the throwing error. Ball game's tied 2-2, and the Evergreens ready to use a 3rd pitcher. Maddox Wyro, right-hander, takes his warm-up tosses as we play the top of the 6th. Just another game where the Evergreens have not hit all that much. Only 2 hits. Yet they're hanging in there. It's 2-2. Wyro with 1 out has to face the 2nd and 3rd hitters in the Blue Devils order, and both have hit safely in the game. Dawson Luther will be the first batter that he faces, and then Aiden Cherney in the on-deck circle. Kind of a tough spot to come into. Tie game, runners at first and second. And they'll face the left-handed batter, Dawson Luther.
Now batting number 7, the center fielder, Dawson Luther.
Wyro's first pitch. First ball swinging to center field. It's played on a hop. Throw to second. Got him there. J.J. Lewis comes up throwing and gets the second out of the inning. You know what the key there was? J.J. Lewis kept that ball in front of him. So Dawson Luther hits safely, but Jacob Sadowska, the runner going from first to second, is thrown out.
Hitter number 2, Aiden Cherney.
An assist in the outfield for J.J. Lewis. Runners at first and third, no run scores. And here's Aiden Cherney. So the Evergreens with a chance to get out of this inning still tied. Runners going, throw down to third, safe. 2 in scoring position now. This now becomes a magnified at-bat with 2 in scoring position and 2 out. A hit to the outfield could break this game open. Outside, 2-0. If Cherney keeps the inning going, Chase Robinson, 0 for 2, will hit. It's the cleanup batter. Home plate umpire just indicated 2 balls, 1 strike to us. Coming home, that's low. There you go. 2 balls and 1 strike. Thank you, Big Blue. Fly ball to the outfield, down the left field line. This is going to be in foul territory. Brennan Hochberger gave chase, couldn't catch up with it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The game turns on the next pitch or 2 from Maddox Wyro. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Tie ball game. Here we come. 2-2 with 2 outs. Batter asked for time, and it's granted. Cherney at the plate senses that this is a big spot. Do we stay tie, or does Marshfield take the lead? It's outside. Count is full. Runners will get a head start with the count full. Ground ball to short. Jablonski's got to throw across the diamond. Good and strong. Got him. Marshfield ties the game, but is turned away with 2 more runners in scoring position. That's a big out for Maddox Wyro in relief. Our new score as we go to the bottom of the 6th, now tied 2-2. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 6th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free. And while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
So the Everest 2-1 lead was short-lived. Marshfield gets the run back in the top of the 6th, and we're tied 2-2. Marshfield starter is still in. Blake Robb ready to work his 6th inning. Cole Van Slyke to lead off for the Evergreens. Cole is 0 for 2 today. From the left side, first ball swinging, fouls it off. Strike 1. In the 5 innings so far, Everest has had the leadoff runner aboard twice. Cole Van Slyke would love to make that a 3rd time. Got under it to shallow left field. Third baseman had to leave his feet, but he's got it. Chase Robinson has retired Cole Van Slyke. There's the first out.
J.J. Lewis.
J.J. Lewis is 0 for 2. J.J. has been called out on strikes looking and is flied out to left field. First ball swinging, bounced foul. John's Auto Repair says for all of your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. Just off Business 51 north of Mosinee. It's auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and have you on your way at John's Auto Repair. J.J. Lewis asks for time and it's granted. Up high, 1-1. J.J. Lewis has speed if he can get aboard. Possibilities to move him around. Hit to short. Tricky hop. Throw across the diamond. He's safe. J.J. Lewis just put his speed on display and legged that out. Sadowska's throw just wasn't there in time. Infield hit for J.J. Lewis.
22, Aiden. Out.
Third hit for the Evergreens. Love the hustle. See what Aiden Haupt can do here. Throw over to first. I think the Evergreens, again, trying to break out of a losing streak, they're going to ask J.J. Lewis to try and steal second base in this spot. Got one of your fastest players aboard. Not going, and a strike to Aiden. Yeah, anything to get this go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th into scoring position. JJ is again not going. That bounces off home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Our home plate umpire will do some housekeeping, but keeps the baseball that bounced off the dirt in play. No time like now for Aiden to deliver. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first and 1 out. Throw over to first. Yeah, Blake Robb thinks that J.J. Lewis is running here. Not going. Bounce to short. It's deep in the hole. Throw to second. Got 1. Back to first. A double play. Sadowska to Richardson to Erickson. And an infield single does nothing for the Evergreens. We go to the 7th and final inning. Will extra innings be on our card tonight? We're tied 2-2. This is Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life. To the top of the 7th we go. Tie ball game.
Marshfield's got some of their big bats up. Cleanup hitter Chase Robinson. Bryce Shoddy and Mason Anderson due to hit for the Blue Devils against Maddox Wyro, the third pitcher that the Evergreens have used. Maddox came on and left two in scoring position. Got the final 2 outs of the top of the 6th inning.
Now to bat, third baseman number 8, Chase Robinson.
Evergreens hope to keep the Blue Devils off the scoreboard and then walk them off in the bottom of the 7th. See if that plays out to script. Wyro to Robinson to start off the 7th. First ball swinging, it's down the left field line. Is this going to be fair? Foul ball. Foul ball. Boy, that looked like it was ticketed to the corner and extra bases. It was not. No balls, 1 strike. Outside, 1-1. Maddox could make the job so much easier if he can get the first out. Marshfield's got only 3 hits, but they've left 8 men on base. Walks and errors. Sidearm delivery is in, 1-2. Where'd that come from? Maddox Wyro completely changed his delivery there and found the outside corner. He's ahead 1-2. Slide steps home. That's up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying not to lose Chase Robinson here. This is a fly ball to left. And it's down. Extra bases off the wall in left field. A leadoff double to open the 7th. Chase Robinson. Robinson hit one foul in the corner early in the at-bat. Straightened that one out just enough. So there's the go-ahead run at second base.
Now up to bat, the left fielder number 9, Bryce Shoddy.
Bryce Shoddy is 0 for 3 today. On base twice on a fielder's choice and on an error. Hit to the outfield gives Marshfield the lead. First ball swinging, it's popped up in foul territory. Hopped looking for a play in front of the dugout. Yes, he's got it. I'm kind of thinking you want to be more patient in that at-bat. Yes? Mason Anderson is 0 for 3. Maddox Wyro needs 2 more outs. Gives up a leadoff double to Chase Robinson, who is still there at second base. Coming home. Foul down the third base line. Strike 1. Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Waiting on an 0-1 pitch. Popped up. This is going to be the second out of the inning. George Jablonski, the shortstop, is calling and catching. There are 2 down. Tyler Cum has not been retired so far in the game.
Tyler Cum.
Reached on a fielder's choice, reached on an error, and walked and scored the go-ahead run back in the 6th inning. Big spot here. Can the Evergreens get to the bottom of the 7th still tied? Or can Tyler Cum deliver a go-ahead RBI single to the outfield? 2 outs now. Fouls the first pitch back. Strike 1. I thought that pitch was going to be outside, too. So I think Tyler may have helped Maddox Wyro. This would seem like such a lift for Everest after giving up the leadoff double and then not having that runner come around to score. Ground ball to Jablonski off his glove. He bobbles it. Everybody said, runner's going to be trying to come home. There's going to be a tag out at the plate. Ball is loose. He didn't touch home plate. They should tag him. He didn't touch home plate. That runner that came in did not touch home. The run comes in, but boy, the Evergreen should appeal that and look to tag that runner. I don't think he touched home plate at all. Instead, Marshfield gets the run in. It's up on the scoreboard. The ball was bobbled by the Everest catcher, but the runner, Chase Robinson, looked like he was going to be caught between bases. I don't think he touched home at all. You watched the Zaleski Sports replay and tell me that I'm wrong on that. My goodness. That's going to be scored a hit. And then the runner caught between third and home. Marshfield takes a lead 3-2. My goodness. And it looked for a moment like Chase Robinson, the runner, was going to be caught in between home and third base. So the Evergreens are going to need a run in the bottom of the seventh to keep this game going. Yeah, between innings, the whole world is going to be rewinding our Zaleski Sports YouTube channel. See if old Chris Conley got this right or not. It's on the inside corner, 1-1. Beg your pardon, 2 balls and 1 strike to Nate Richardson. Richardson's 1 for 3 in the game. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bottom line is Marshfield has taken the lead, and the Evergreens are going to need a run in the bottom of the 7th inning. Miller, Ritchie, and Hall to hit for Everest in that bottom of the 7th, with a run to find. Runners going, bounced off the plate, foul ball. So we'll stay at 3-2. And there's a hit up the middle. The inning continues. 3 hits in the frame for Marshfield. Runners at first and second.
Now to bat, the first baseman, number 11, Bryce Erickson.
Bryce Erickson hits with a chance to get the Blue Devils an insurance run. Outside corner, strike 1. Maddox Wyro could be the losing pitcher in this game. Cade Felch and Will Schober, no decisions. 0-1 pitch. Sidearm delivery. This is a fly ball to left center. Is this in the gap? Nope. Hangs up enough for J.J. Lewis to get over there. A leadoff double comes around to score for the Blue Devils. Evergreens need a run in their last at-bat in the bottom of the 7th. Our new score, Marshfield 3, Everest 2. This is Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Blake Robb will bid for a complete game. The Evergreens walk into the Last Chance Saloon down by a run. And it's strike one to Carter Miller. Miller's 0 for 2 today. One ball and one strike. Evergreens, of course, need a base runner here. And you know what? They're playing so far back at first and third. How about a Carter Miller bunt? Up either foul line, he could leg it out. Third baseman's 3 steps beyond the bag, and the first baseman's back even more. Push that up the first base line, it wouldn't even be particularly close. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Blake Robb has allowed just 3 hits. Correcting the count here, it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Down low. Tying run is aboard via a walk. Only the second walk that Blake Robb has allowed. Cooper Ritchie a single and reached on an error.
Now to bat, right fielder number 24, Cooper Ritchie.
Let's see, what kind of speed does Carter Miller have down there at first base? Got to get him into scoring position. There's nobody out. Takes a big lead. Ritchie takes a strike. Sacrifice bunt was not on there. Third baseman plays a full step in. 0-1 pitch. Bounced to second. A shortstop bobbles. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Jacob Sadowska was thinking about a 6-4-3 double play. Instead, it's an error. Brody Hall has successfully sacrificed twice in the game. He's going to be asked to lay down a third sacrifice bunt. So the Evergreens have the tying run on at second and the winning run at first. Does Marshfield make a pitching change as Blake Robb? I mean, Marshfield's not into their bullpen yet. So everybody talks strategy. Marshfield gets to huddle up the entire infield. And the Evergreens get to huddle up their batter and their base runners. No pitching change is the decision.
Now to bat number 14, Brody Hall.
Yeah, Brody Hall has laid down 2 successful sacrifice bunts. He's going to be asked to move these runners from first to second and third. I would think. Something hit to the gap would send us all home happy. If you're an Everest fan, yes. First pitch to Hall, squares to bunt and bunts it foul. Calling that strike one. Yeah, he bunted that back, yes. Coach Riley pays her. I know what the sign is. When Coach Riley claps, that means the sacrifice is on. It was the only sign he gave here. 0-1. Hall's going to be asked to bunt again. Squares and gets it down. This is a good bunt. Going to have to throw a strike to first. Got him. And the Evergreens have runners at second and third. That throw got away from the third baseman, but not far enough. Left fielder was backing up. Tell me that backing up is not important in a spot like this. If the left fielder, Shanti, doesn't come all the way in to back up that throw, the Evergreens would tie the game. Instead, Hall is officially 0 for 0 at the plate with 3 sacrifice bunts. You never see that. Here's George Jablonski, 1 for 2 today. A hit to the outfield could bring in 2 and give the Evergreens the win. Marshfield clinging to a 3-2 lead with 1 out. Jablonski is first ball swinging and fouls it off, strike 1. Ty Rohde is capable. He's in the on-deck circle, and he'll get a turn 2. Jablonski waits on an 0-1 pitch. Fouled back again. No balls, 2 strikes. That small white dog was ready to retrieve that foul ball. Dog ran nose first into the chain link fence. Jablonski's down in the count 0-2. Looking for a little 2-strike magic here in the bottom of the 7th. Evergreens have not climbed this hill yet, still trailing by a run. Rob, long set. Sinking to center field, it's down. 1 run is in, the game is tied, and the Evergreens will hold that runner at third base. Jablonski ties the game, and the throw was not cut off. Jablonski moves from first to second.
Now up to bat.
The ball game continues. 3-3 tie. There is still only 1 out. And there's no force on the bases because Jablonski was able to advance on a throw that was not cut off. They're going to walk Ty Rohde. Rohde gets an intentional walk. And with 1 out, Brennan Hochberger and then Cole Van Slyke to hit.
Now up to bat, number 1, Brennan Hochberger.
So now the bases are full of Evergreens. Winning run is at third base with only 1 out. Marshfield keeps the shortstop and second baseman back for a potential double play. They would have to turn it or the Evergreens would win. First pitch to Hochberger, fouled back, strike 1. What has Brennan done today? He's walked, struck out, and popped out on the infield. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Hochberger looking to be the hero in a game that's now tied 3-3. Again, only 1 out. Hochberger takes, and it's outside, 1-1. The bases are full. A walk would do it for the Evergreens. Ball hit to first or third. Marshfield's coming home. They do have a force at home plate. No tag necessary. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Waved at a pitch that was outside. 1-2. This has been an entertaining ball game tonight. Tied 3-3. Marshfield trying to get it to extra innings. Hochberger's down on the count. Here comes Rob's 1-2 pitch. Popped up. It's on the infield. Nothing's going to score here. Shortstop makes the catch behind the bag. Sadowska has retired Hochberger. Actually, infield fly officially. So runners could hold their base.
Cole Van Slyke.
It's up to Cole Van Slyke. Hero or extra innings? Marshfield can move the infield back now that the second out has come. Cole is 0 for 3 today. He is due. Right-handed pitcher to left-handed batter. Base is full. Cole's got to take the first pitch here, doesn't he? It's low and not by much. Ball 1. Yeah, with the base is full in this spot, I think you got to make Rob throw you a strike. I'd take another here. Rob comes set. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Now Cole Van Slyke is free to swing away. 2 outs and the bases are full. Evergreens have tied the game, so it's no worse than extra innings. Fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Big moment coming up for Blake Robb, trying to get us to extras and trying to throw a complete game. 2 outs, bases loaded, and we're waiting on a 1-2 pitch to Cole Van Slyke. Evergreens again, only 4 hits. Van Slyke asks for time, and it is granted. Everest had only 4 hits in their losses last week to Wisconsin Rapids and to Wausau. Boy, a 5th hit would write a different story for tonight's game. Robb with a long set. Coming home, up high, 2-2. Good one for Cole Van Slyke to lay off. Cooper Ritchie's the runner at third. He's the only runner that really matters in this spot. Two and 2 with 2 outs. Bouncing ball to first. It's handled, and the out is recorded. The Evergreens have tied the game, but leave the winning run at third base. Extra innings await. 3-3 through 7. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Our game is only 2 hours old, so let's play some extra innings. To the 8th we go. Ben Gartsky will be the fourth fourth Everest pitcher used today. He'll have to navigate the top of the Marshfield batting order. Sadowska, Luther, and Cherney to hit. Marshfield took the lead in the top of the 7th. The Evergreens answered in the bottom of the 7th, had the bases loaded with 1 out, and could not score. Hochberger and Van Slyke both left the bases full with only 1 down. Neither team's really been able to get on top of the other. No one's been able to build a lead of more than 1 run. Maddox Wyro came in the 5th inning and worked the 6th as well. Wyro allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He didn't strike out anyone, didn't walk anyone.
Now to bat, shortstop number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
Jacob Sadowska has walked and has reached on an error, officially 0 for 3 tonight. Marshfield with runs in the 6th and 7th, and Everest pitching really needs to hang up a 0 here. That's way inside. Ball 1. Thought about a bunt, and if you've got the speed to do it, it's not the worst idea. Now Aiden Haupt, the third baseman, plays in 2 steps. Tried to bunt that to get aboard. Fouled it back, 1-1. I would think you would want the element of surprise if you're thinking of laying down a bunt here. Or you've got to push it up the first base line and out of the reach of the pitcher. That would work. Sadowski is not bunting. That's a close pitch. Judged to be a ball. 2-1. Gartsky really needs to retire, the leadoff batter here in the 8th. Swing and foul back off the catcher's mask. Brody Hall, the Everest catcher, is feeling that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Quick check to make sure that Brody's okay. He is. Two balls and 2 strikes. We're in extras now, playing the top of the 8th. Up high, counts full. Everest pitching has given up 5 walks. One of them's come around to score. Beg your pardon. 2 of them have come around to score. That's foul back. Count stays full. Marshfield's left 10 men on base in this game. In the game where you have only 6 hits, that's a lot. 3-2, just missed. A leadoff walk in the 8th.
Now to bat the center fielder, number 7, Dawson Luther.
Dawson Luther's the only player who's got a multiple hit game. 2 singles. See if Dawson is asked to try and move that runner over. Runners going. Big jump and lots of speed for Jacob Sadowska. Stole second base easily. Nobody out, and the go-ahead runners at second base. Back at home, that's a ball to Dawson Luther to open up his at-bat. One ball, no strikes. Aimed it, and it's down low, 2-0. Beg your pardon? Count is even at 1 ball and 1. First pitch in the sequence was a strike, so it's 1-1 here. Foul off the fists, 1-2. Gartsky, 4th pitcher used by the Evergreens, sure could use a strikeout here. One, 2. Bouncing ball to Jablonski. Runner's going to move from second to third. There is the first out. Go-ahead run moves to third base on the ground out by Dawson Luther.
Now to bat designated hitter number 2, Aiden Cherney.
Aiden Cherney has been hit by a pitch and is singled. He is 1 for 3 today. Evergreens have to bring the infield in. Marshfield could not hold a 1-run lead in the 7th, looking to retake a 1-run lead here in the 8th. Strike one. Gartsky could really use a strikeout in this spot. Would be the second out, would allow the infield to play back. Boy, that didn't miss by much. Strike zone suddenly a little tight. 1 ball and 1 strike. Catcher Brody Hall will have to apply the tag at home plate if the Evergreens try and cut down this runner. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Waved at a pitch that was on the outside corner. A leadoff walk, a stolen base, and then a ground out has put that runner at third with 1 down. Coming home, swing and a miss. Catcher held it, got a throw to first, got him there, and the runner does not advance from third base. Catcher Brody Hall was holding up that ball like he thought he had it clean. The home plate umpire put both of his arms out, saying no, ball was trapped.
Now to bat, the third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
There is the second out. Chase Robinson led off the 7th inning with a double to the corner. Scored what was the go-ahead run, made it 3-2 at the time. Chase Robinson with a chance to be the offensive star here. Just misses inside. As we've gotten into the later innings, suddenly the corners are not strikes anymore. One-0 pitch. That's outside, 2-0. The Evergreens don't really have to throw strikes to Chase Robinson if you consider him too dangerous a batter here. Put runners on the corners and take your chances with Bryce Shoddy, who's in the on-deck circle. 2-0 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike. Ben Gartsky is trying to strand that go-ahead runner at third base. That's outside. It's a wild pitch that's going to let a run come in. Marshfield retakes the lead. Gartsky had gotten to 2 outs. Looked like he had an exit here in the 8th inning, and the Evergreens fall behind again. 3-1 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And again, all of that from a leadoff walk. 3 of Marshfield's 4 runs got on the bases today via walk. 3-2 pitch, outside. It's ball 4. The inning continues.
Now to bat, left fielder number 9, Bryce Shoddy.
Bryce Shoddy will hit now. Shoddy is 0 for 4 today. As we look ahead to the bottom of the 8th inning, 4, 5, and 6 in the Everest batting order to hit. And they'll need to tie the game again. Runners going, wild pitch. It's a stolen base. So Chase Robinson chugs into second. He's an insurance run with 2 outs. Inside, 2-0. I still haven't gotten used to the new Major League Baseball extra inning rules. That runner at second, I don't think I'm ever getting used to that. Up high, 3-0. I get the reason why, that Major League Baseball would have a lot of extra inning games where a lot of fans would go home. A game that went 2 or 3 innings extra, 10th, 11th, 12th innings, you're playing in front of a mostly empty ballpark. The look was bad. And it used up a lot of pitching. Taking ball 4. Back-to-back walks, and here comes Mason Anderson. And while no one is looking, while Gartsky was walking behind the mound, time was in, and the runner moves from second to third. Chase Robinson steals third base. Evergreen's not alert there.
Now to bat, the catcher, number 34, Mason Anderson.
Mason Anderson is 0 for 4 today. Strike 1. We would imagine someone else will be pitching in the 8th inning for Marshfield. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tipped back to the catcher's glove. Evergreens with the bases loaded and 1 out in a tie game in the 7th and could not win it. Way outside, runner is going from first to second. No throw down. A 2-strike hit from Mason Anderson could give Marshfield a huge cushion in this 4-3 game. Just missed. 2-2. Gartsky looked in there like he can't believe that Mason Anderson was not out on strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. To center field. J.J. Lewis is over, makes the catch. Marshfield retakes the lead and leaves 2 more in scoring position. Can the Evergreens rally again for a second time? The bottom of the 8th is next. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
I'm as surprised as anyone. We go to the 8th inning and Blake Robb is still out there. Marshfield does not go to the bullpen.
Off the bat, center fielder number 5, J.J. Lewis.
J.J. Lewis has an infield hit from his last at-bat. He's 1 for 3. Again, Evergreens need a run to keep the game going or 2 to win it. J.J. Lewis bats in the cleanup spot for Everest. Strike. You think Blake Robb's arm is going to be a little sore tomorrow? I think so. It's up high to J.J. here. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Coming home, hit to second. Richardson's got it. J.J. Lewis is the first out.
Now at the bat, the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Haupt.
Aiden Haupt is 0 for 3, hit into a double play his last at-bat. This would be a frustrating loss for Everest. Tied the game in the 7th and had the bases loaded with 1 out. Couldn't walk him off then. Now 1 out and no one on here in the 8th. Haupt takes strike 1. Bouncing ball, that's foul down the first base side. Haupt is down 2 strikes. Need a base runner in this spot. Swing and a miss, way out in front. The Evergreens are down to their final out.
Now at the bat,
It is
number
Carter
18,
Miller who walked and
Tyler
scored in the 7th inning to keep this game going. First pitch is up high. Rob has allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, only 2 of which were earned. Struck out 4, walked 2. That's outside. 3-0, in danger of walking a batter here. Rob looking for an 8-inning win. Got 1 more out to get. Taking, and it's a strike, 3-1. Carter Miller taking again, and it's strike 2. Everest is down to their final strike. And again, only 4 hits for Everest in this game. So the bats are still kind of quiet. 3-2 fouled away. So we're not quite done yet. Coming home. Bouncing ball that could end the ball game. Shortstop's handle a tricky hop, got him by a step. Ball game is over. It is the first 3-up, 3-down inning since the second for Blake Robb, who works an 8-inning win. Final score 4-3. Marshfield 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Evergreens, 3 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors, and 6 men on base. Our final score, Marshfield defeats DC Everest 4-3. Evergreens let an opportunity with the bases loaded and 1 out in the 7th go by the wayside. They tied the game, but could not get the winning run in. And then Marshfield tallies once more in the 8th, which turns out to be a winning run. In relief, Ben Gartsky takes the loss. Blake Robb, 8 innings pitched, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 4 hits, struck out 4 and walked only 2. Blake Robb is the star of the game. Excellent pitching for the Blue Devils today. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. In 8 innings, Blue Devils 4, Everest 3. That's our American Legion final tonight. I'm Chris Conley. We're down to the field next. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw Steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight.
This is the Merrill Steel postgame show on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield comes up with runs in the 7th and one more in the 8th to beat the Evergreens 4-3. Blake Robb throws a complete game. Tell me a little about the 7th inning. 1 out, bases loaded, and you got yourself off the hook.
Well, I knew I had to throw strikes because I walked the first batter and they ended up scoring because of that. So I got to just throw strikes and let my defense play.
This is a game that really was shaped by walks. 3 of your 4 runs tonight came via walk, so you make the job so much easier when you don't give out a lot of free passes.
Yeah, you just got to always throw strikes as a pitcher and trust your defense.
And then finally buckling down in the 8th, a 3-up, 3-down inning. You were 3-up, 3-down in the first and second, and then a lot of traffic between then. This must feel like a good win for you guys.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't our best game, especially coming off the long break, but we still got her done.
Were you surprised that you were out there for all 8 innings, or were you told in advance that we wanted you really as far as you could go?
Well, I was told they warmed up a guy, but I had plenty of pitches left, so I was ready to go.
Congratulations. This is a nice victory, only 4 hits and working around some errors and some traffic in extra innings. Final score is 4-3, and that's going to wrap up our Zaleski Sports coverage. In extra innings, we went 8 today before the Marshfield Blue Devils defeat DC Everest 4-3. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Give us an in the house, please.
Whatever. I'm Blake Rabb, and I'm in the house.
Thank you for coming over. Have a good night. Take care.